Streaming your way from the city built on sand and broken dreams, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the Global SimRacing Channel's Round 10 coverage of the Bootleg Racing League's Outlaw Modified Series 2019 Summer Season Championship, sponsored by the Cruise Shop. Tonight's venue is known as the Bullring, and while Chris Massini and James Lowe might be yelling "Toro," the driver who has taken the bull by the horns all season has been J.R. Shepherd. Shepherd has stabbed at this championship like a skilled pescador, leaving his competition seeing red. And with this being the penultimate fight, the cutting off of the bull's ears seems a fait accompli. Tonight, the Matador's metaphorical cape is an SK Modified. Who says ole and who gets gored? Find out now, as all the simulated PETA-friendly action streams your way, live as it happens, right here on the Global SimRacing Channel. Happy National Beard Day, everyone! In honor of the occasion, as the headshots confirm, yours truly, Bill Soups On, my boothmate Sean Practice Ambrose, and our director, Joe Peak, all donning facial hair. Alanis Morissette, take note, as this is ironic. The only crew member not bewhiskered is our camera czar, a man named Dougie Beard. Now, Vegas is one of America's most popular vacation venues, and Brenna at the Cruise Shop can hook you up with a killer package for Sin City. But for the racers tonight, it's an all-expenses-paid virtual visit to the Bullring. Crackers?
Bright Light City, gonna set my soul on fire, baby. Here we are, Las Vegas, the Bullring. Yeah, at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, just inside Gate 2. Soup, not too far from the strip here, but the thing you need to know about this track is it's only 3/8 of a mile is paved oval here, just off of Las Vegas Boulevard. You know, they built it in '85, they refurbished it in 2000. Now, the grandstands here seat about 5,400 people, so it's an intimate gathering. There's actually a stockyard located between turns 3 and 4 for tailgating. Yeah, it's motorhome friendly too. This is a banked asphalt oval, folks, with 10 degrees of banking. Not very bad, but very fast. And the best way to look at it is from the GSRC SK Modified with our lap guy. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Ambrose, that's John Ambrose, in the GSRC SK Modified here on the Bullring at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You won't be straight long on this 3/8 mile oval as you dive it into turn 1 out of 2, down the back straight, up against the wall, into 3. Don't be afraid to rattle those rumble strips, off of 4, up against the wall again, down the front straight and across the line here at the Bullring at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And Soup, we're back from that lap guide, and you know what? Time to talk to one of the drivers here tonight. We've got, we're going to talk here real quickly to Josh Buckley, get him in here, and then we'll talk a little bit about the Cruise Shop when we're done. But Josh, good evening, sir. How do things feel on the track right now?
Not too bad. I haven't run here too much, so I'm trying to watch the lines that the faster guys are running, but not too bad.
Well, it's not terribly hot out this evening. It's clear, and it's only about 71 degrees on track. With the build being last Thursday, are you expecting any real changes to how this car races tonight?
So far, there doesn't seem to be too much. I did some practicing before the new build, just try to familiarize myself more with what line to run tonight. And I'm not seeing too much so far, but obviously I haven't put enough laps on the tires yet to really.
So, Josh, I got to ask, since you're up there in Massachusetts, do you get to any local modified races every now and then?
Honestly, basically when they go to New Hampshire Motor Speedway, which they will be in a couple weeks, I'll be there. Other than that, every once in a while when I can get to Stafford Speedway in Connecticut, it's where I grew up, so I love going there all the time.
So you spent some time at Stafford as a kid?
Used to go every Friday or Saturday night when I was down.
That's great, man. I grew up in Riverhead, New York, where the Willow Modified Tour is racing right now as we speak, and I spent all of my childhood at that track, so I can totally relate. And the fact that we've got modifieds here on iRacing, well, it's a big bonus for people like you and me. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight, Josh?
You guys are doing the broadcast. Everybody here at Bootleg Racing League. It's a lot of fun racing with these guys. Big thank you to Dan Butler for showing me this league, or else I wouldn't even be here.
So we could truly say the Butler did it.
Yeah, I raced with him in another league, in a short track league, and he messaged me going, "Dude, you got to come over here and race with these guys." And I'm like,
well, man, that is good stuff. Hey, we're going to let you get back to practice, and we're going to get on to talking about the cruise shop, and we wish you well tonight. Give them help.
thanks.
All right, and folks, that interview, the lap guide, as well as everything on this broadcast is sponsored by the cruise shop. That's right, the cruise shop, folks, and you know they still have a deal going to try and get you on a boat for a little vacation just at the new year. You can take a cruise with them, and all of us, if we can make it. That's right, sail out of Miami on January 5th, 2020 for a 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise in the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas. They put some special pricing in place for all of us here at iRacing, our friends, our family. All we got to do is, well, as little as $125 a day. You can cruise the high seas for 7 days. And for a small deposit, you can secure your spot today. Payment plans are even available. You can contact Brenna at the cruise shop today to get in on this special offer. You can go to their Facebook page and just look up Cruise Shop FW, all one word on Facebook. You'll find them there. You can contact Brenna at thecruiseshopfw.com. It should get you all hooked up. We'll see y'all on the ship, everyone.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the points now. Today's points take into account the 2 drop races allowed for in the rules. To put it simply, it's each driver's best 7 and 9 results. The number by the droplet for each driver indicates that driver's largest unscored event. Kenny Kibbe and Brian Dean each have a win this season, but you won't see them on the top 5 overlay. The other 7 wins belong to J.R. Shepard and Chris Bassini. Shepard has 4, Bassini has 3. Shepard with 12th last place last time out, and so he was forced to use one of those to burn the 13 drop insurance points that he's had most of the season. Now that's the good news for the competition. The bad news is 12th place last time translates to pole position this time. Chris Bassini got the win last time, but in the process picked up a 5-point penalty for overly aggressive racing. Between Shepard's drop insurance and Bassini's penalty, the interval from 2nd to 1st actually increased. James Lowe and Joshua Fats Buckley continue to swap spots, with Jeff Poorboy Dooley holding station in 5th. Crackers, what about the event details?
Hey, let's talk about those details, Soup, as we see Donnie Moore bring it into the pits there. I talked with him earlier today. He was a little interested in the new player they've acquired up there in New England, Soup. Round 10 of 11, 100 laps tonight. 100 laps every week, folks. If this is the first time watching the Bootleg Racing League, we are happy to have you. They run a fixed setup, the iRacing fixed setup, and it is all up to the driver here. You can't take any tires in this league. You got to make them last for those 100 laps. You do have one spare car at your disposal. They've got it on their Featherlight trailer back outside the track here, as there's no room for trailers on the inside of this one. But they will get that car out on the track if you need it. Now, that NASCAR Lucky Dog is in play. They will use it this evening. The biggest thing about what they do here in the Bootleg Racing League, and we just absolutely love, is they take the finishing order from the race we had 2 weeks ago. They flip it. And, well, the guy who finished 12th, or lady who finished 12th, is going to start on the pole. And, well, the winner will start at the back there in 12th, in the middle of this field, practically, Sue.
And let's go ahead and take a look at car number 44 right now, if we can. You see it on the screen right there. There's Jeffrey Harden. Why are we going to talk about him? He's going to be starting on the outside of row 1. And we all know who's going to be starting on the pole position. That is multi-time champion J.R. Shepard. But Harden's going to see how long you can keep that car up front. Moving up a little bit in the practice times. Go ahead, Sean.
Soup, we've got 19 registered right now for the race. And, you know, if I remember correctly, Sarah Spiller's got a starting spot up there somewhere near the front, doesn't she? I know it was 2 weeks ago, and I'm scrambling to try and remember, but it seemed like she had a good starting spot tonight.
I think Sarah had a nice run going, and I think things went south for her last time.
Maybe that's what happened. Yeah. Like I said, it was 2 weeks ago. We were away last weekend celebrating the Labor Day here in the United States. And, well, we're back tonight. We've only got 2 rounds to go, Sue.
Labor Day's a big one. It's not National Beard Day, but nevertheless, it's one that the guys like to take off.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I was just made aware here just an hour ago that it is National Beard Day. And, of course, you and I both enjoy our share of bearding.
We did indeed.
That's a pretty cool day.
You know, the interval, I talked about the interval was large between Shepard and Piscini in first and second yellow. Our beards are probably, what, maybe 4 or 5 inches long. The longest beard in the world, 13 feet. So that's about the interval between first and second.
I think I'm past 4 or 5 inches at this point.
Okay.
So I'm looking at maybe maybe about 10 inches of beard, maybe even going on a foot. So we're getting there.
Okay.
Nowhere's near 18 though. I think I'm good for a while. Soup, apparently those that oversee the league weren't very happy after last race. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we talked about Chris Piscini picking up a 5-point penalty. He wasn't the only guy. Another 5-pointer went out to Austin Belke. He got it for what they're calling over-aggressive racing. So they're knocking off 5 points there. And not only that, they get an end-of-the-line penalty.
Yeah.
James Lowe and Kenny Kibbe also picked up a little bit of a slap on the wrist. No, just a warning. No ramifications for that one.
And nobody new to report to the series, so apparently they haven't got anybody that they're willing to bring up yet with this season closing down. I thought maybe we'd see 1 or 2 new ones get in, but looks like we may have to wait until next season unless they decide to bring somebody in the last round. But what we really, really need to let everybody know is that we've got the finale of this season next week, but on September 21st, we have the 4th annual Stone River Outfitters Champions Shootout. That's the 21st. It'll be same bat channel, same bat time. Can I say that? It's going to be in the truck suit. Martinsville. We're going to Marty for the Champions Shootout. So that's sure to be a lot of fun, and you don't want to miss that.
Cannot wait to see shaking it up a little bit. It should be a good one indeed. Let's take a look at the weather here. We got a little bit of time before we go to the green flag, see how that's going to play out. What do you think, Crackers?
Soup, I brought this up with our pre-race interview. It's really not bad. It's only 71 degrees on track. It should be plenty grippy. I just don't know if we're going to see a lot of side-by-side here with those 10-degree turns. Maybe you get to the throttle a little quick off. You got to watch yourself. So we may see some single file racing here tonight. I don't know. We'll see how this works out. Now, the late model race that just wrapped up, fortunately, there was a little bit of attrition in that. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. But like I said, it's clear right now. So we've got a good, pleasant evening here out in the desert. And I think we got a good one in store. We got 19, like I said. And, well, J.R. Shepard is leading the field here in practice. And, well, in fact, Soup, he's the only one to go 13 seconds in practice right now. Everyone just behind him. So he's broken that 14-second barrier with a 13.9 at the moment. And, well, I'd say based on that, he might be one of your favorites tonight. But Soup, he's going to have to start back in the pack a little bit.
Who is that? Who's going to start back in the pack?
JR.
No, I think he's on the pole.
Did he?
He finished 12th last time out, so you did not listen to the points there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did. Okay, when I was thinking about Sarah earlier, I forgot the fact that JR didn't have a great night, and he wound up 12th. So he's going to be on the pole, and good luck, everybody else. Good luck. You
come to Vegas, I can't help but think of Elvis, and really the last time I saw Shepard on the pole, I think Elvis was topping the charts. It's been a long time since we see JR up there. Hey, practice is done. They're gridding up right now, so let's go ahead and give you that starting lineup of the 19 drivers that are here. We'll take it a row at a time. Front row, we talked about it. It's J.R. Shepard. He's flanked by Jeffrey Harden. Crackers?
Soup row 2 going to be Bruce Pearson and Josh Buckley.
Ruben Altice up there in 5th spot. He's going to be inside of the veteran, the number 26, Donnie Moore.
All right, Soup. Then we're going down to row 4. Todd Liston, Brian Dean tonight, number 23.
James Lowe is in the 9th position. Outside of him, Jeff Poorboy Dooley.
Soup, we get out of the row 5 and head on down to row 6, and there you're going to have Chris Piscini and Lowell Jewell, the boss, right? Chris is sitting right next to the guy that penalized him. So there you go. Hey, if you want drama.
That's a little drama. In the Baker's Dozen spot, it's the Gangway Valet, Dan Butler. He's going to be inside of Austin Melke, who's serving that end of the line penalty.
Soup, you know, we go down to row 8. It's going to be Mike Holloway, and it's going to be Sarah Spiller there in 16th. So I missed it a bit on that. Row 9, Jason Mende, Andy Tico, and the last car on the field, last car, Kurt Smith, number 6.
Coming around, the pace cars finishing the parade lap, and now they'll do their pace lap. The beautiful Medina Mendez will pull that Mustang in, and we'll go racing here in Vegas. 100 laps. Let's see if we can get 100 laps of green flag racing for you. The question on everybody's mind, will anybody be able to get around J.R. Shepherd? The pace car pulls in, gives control over to the old number 98. Working through corner number 3. The penultimate round here, season number 22, the 2019 Summer Season Championship. J.R. Shepherd is on it. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Makes you want to holler, Idaho. He gets into the first corner. It's 2x2 back and behind. Harden on the outside.
The Butler is around in turn 1 all by himself. So we've got a green flag going. Get out of the way, Dan. He's still trying to get far right. And now the caution's out.
They're not going to stop it. Now it's out.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's, that might come into question, Soup, because he sure sat there for a long time.
I wanted that yellow.
I don't know. We never try to accuse anyone of anything here, Soup. Boy, that car sat there for a long time.
He was disoriented. He was hypnotized.
Maybe so. He, you know, that car went around, snapped so quickly, he very well may have been disoriented, Soup. As we ride on board the Holloway, it happened right in front of him, and he got a little help. So there you go. Don't think Mike expected him to check up as much as he did, and knowing Mike for a long time, I certainly don't think that was the intent. I think it was just the outcome. J.R. Shepherd giving the pace car a push up there.
There we go.
I think Medina maybe she didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Needs a little help. Just a thought. I don't know.
Leave her alone. All right, when we get this first yellow flag out of the way, we'll come back. We're going to give you 94 laps of green flag racing. Coming your way here on the Global SimRacing Channel. Crackers, anybody able to get around J.R. Shepherd? Oh, come on. We want people to stay tuned. So the answer is yes.
God's not racing tonight. So, if you believe in that sort of thing. Let's see. Unfortunately, Dale Sr. is no longer with us. Boy, it got really dark here all of a sudden.
You certainly have.
Soup, I don't know. It's going to be tough. I mean, someone's going to have to show me. Someone up there is going to have to show me what they can do. I don't know. We'll see. I know Donnie Moore is awful hungry. He's an excited guy. He got Josh Gordon today on his team. So he thinks his team is invincible now. That being his team being the New England Patriots. As a Jets fan, Soup, I told him that I hope they enjoy that cancer in the locker room. That's the best possible thing I can hope for as a Jets fan. So.
Oh my gosh! You see, I'm not up on it. I have no idea what you're talking about. But just from that description.
Yes, I'm breaking news to you, Soup, and maybe many others around the world. Mercy. Josh Gordon is now was released, and then hours later was a New England Patriot. We're getting ready to go back live, though. We'll get out of football and back into racing.
Josh is going to be fine. He'll be fine.
Sure.
All right, let's get this done here. Shepherd, Pearson, Harden, and Altice, your top 4. The inside line, probably the place to be. Let's watch the number 44, see if he can get the best of Ruben Altice. Oh, Shepherd is really keeping the sheep lined up. A slow start. Oh, my goodness. They are all 2x2 down into the first corner. That is all from the Shepherd, but somehow the sheep managed to get through it.
And Shepherd just out of there like a cannon shot. Harden, though, I'll tell you what, I like what Harden did. He didn't really waste any time. And poor Josh Buckley right there is being just hounded by Pearson at the moment. And Donnie Moore just trying to make his way up through the field.
Oh, the action is side by side. They're about 2 by 2 for about 3 or 4 rows deep back there. It all starts for the battle for what would be 5th position, really, with Dean on the inside, the 11 car on the outside. That is Ruben Ortiz. They're all stacked up behind him. The front 6 are single file.
Oh, yeah, it comes. And I'm not sure why. Do we know why?
Don't see anybody around. I see Andy Tico in the back. I don't know if it was him.
I just don't know, Soup. I don't know what brought that caution out. I'm trying to find it.
Andy Tico was a little bit sideways. I guess that's it. The car got about at a 45-degree angle, but
so a little bit sideways qualifies out. He did make a little bit of contact with Holloway, but man, I don't know.
Well,
okay.
Automated race stewards are cranky tonight.
Apparently so.
They did not get a good lunch. They're not in a good mood. Well, that's 2. Well, I came prepared, though, because I was worried about this, so I came with material. All right, Sean, we've had 45 U.S. presidents.
Oh, boy.
The first one to have a beard was Abe Lincoln, okay?
Okay.
Your question, and this is for, we'll let this marinate a bit. No Googling, you viewers.
We can't depend on that. No, let me answer this.
All right, you want to do it? All right.
All right,
How many U.S. presidents, and I'm telling you it's at least one because of Abe Lincoln, had a full beard? Mustaches, sideburns don't count.
Grant.
Very good. That's one, actually. Very nice.
Yeah. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Amazing! You've got 2 in a row. I can't believe this.
Teddy Roosevelt.
No, only a mustache.
The goatee didn't count when he had.
No,
he didn't have the goatee when he was president. Yeah, when he was a Rough Rider, but not as president. Okay.
Rutherford B. Hayes, you're already a winner in my book.
Yeah, well, that's one of the often forgotten presidents of this great United States we live in.
All right,
I'm thinking that might be it. Actually, that might be it. I might have considered it.
The answer is 5. There's 2 more, James Garfield and Benjamin Harrison. But interesting enough, it was 4 in a row. Lincoln, Grant, Hayes, and Garfield. Boom, 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 all bearded. And then if we missed a few, and then Harris comes in. So there you have it.
You know, I'm thinking with the beard making such a big comeback, it might just be a matter of time before we may see that again. I don't know. Possibly a female bearded president, Soup? What do you think about that? That might be too weird, huh?
That's all right.
All of a sudden, the carnival came into my head, and that was the first thing that came into my head. So,
hey, maybe it's the 21st century. I'm open to anything. We need a minute. It's going to bring the pace. No, the lights are still on. That means we get to talk a little bit more. All right, Shepard, still out.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, we're go.
That's okay, and we are back to racing. As I was a little bit behind. Here we go. Shepard out of corner number 2. Down into 3. On the outside, it's Harden. On the inside, it's the number 2. There's Josh Buckley.
Yeah, Buckley's starting to find his legs here. Much better restart for him, but he's got Donnie Moore hot on his tail.
Look at Moore in the 26, trying to get to the inside. He gets around Jet Harden. Next up is Buckley. All alone racing out there is J.R. Shepard.
And, you know, Pearson got shuffled to the outside. He's dropped like a hot potato. Already down 5 spots. He's lost the field in front of him, and another one getting ready to lose it is Ruben Ortiz.
Ortiz stuck on the top side. Yeah, lost a spot to Liston, and then Lowe got underneath him as well. Coming up is Bruce Bang the drum slowly. Pearson back there in the number 96 and 8th trying to get around.
Did you see who got around Jeff Harden? We got Donnie Moore continuing his charge to the front.
Oh, my goodness.
Might be one of the only guys here that got something for JR tonight. We'll see.
Moore now in 3rd. He's got Buckley in front of him. Your big mover Jason Benda back in 9th position, up from 17th. Well done, Jason. Jason, an underrated driver. We've seen him start up front on the pole where he's run out front for a long time.
You know, Jason's one of those guys I like to call snake pit soup. You know, I just think he's been a victim a lot of times, just some bad luck.
They're single file. The action is really back for third. Moore and Harden.
Yeah.
Liston is making a noise.
Yeah, Donnie doesn't seem to be able to get away right now. In fact, and the caution's out again, Soup. I think it was Menda. Oh, did Menda? Yeah, Menda's around.
That darn snake.
Yeah, exactly. He had Piscini right behind him. I'm trying to see if there was any contact. We got the replay on screen for you now. I think Jason just went around by himself. Yeah, a little bit too much bite on that left front. Got him around. It's okay to be down there near the bottom.
That's frustrating. Spin it on your own. He was having such a good run, too.
Might have been cranking on that wheel just a little bit too much, and I think that first rumble strip might have got him. I saw the left front jump a little bit. That may have been the start of what ended as a spin. There in the Ad Vanish SK Modified. Menda will be back. No damage to the car.
He made up all those positions after starting so far down, and now he gets to do it again. He had so much fun doing it the first time. Like Ernie Banks. Let's play 2. Let's do it again. All right, the pace car comes across the line. I'm up to date this time, and I can see that the lights are still going back and forth, left and right on the top of that beautiful Mustang. So we'll go around one more time. J.R. Shepard's still out in front. This time, though, Josh Buckley is going to be on the top side. That's going to be good news for veteran Donnie Moore in the 26. He'll be right behind his longtime nemesis, J.R. Shepard. We'll see if Moore can stay to the inside and pick up that second spot. Maybe Buckley get caught out with that even odd luck of the draw.
The luck of the draw. All right, so we got just about 30 in the books here. The lights are off. We're all ready to go again. I think Donnie's starting right where he wants to start now, Sue.
Brian Dean in the 11th position. Mike Holloway in the transfer spot out there in 12th. Talked about Brian Dean having that win earlier this season. Gonna be hard pressed for him to get one here tonight. J.R. Shepard really slow. They're ready to go. Donnie Moore gives him a little hello. Let's go, J.R. And he gets the jump. Moore on the inside. We thought he'd be able to get that second spot. He's got Buckley to the outside. Look at Moore taking it deeper than Confucius in a submarine. And he gets that second spot.
Boy, back there, Liston really struggled on the bottom. He almost put his car around it, checked up Ruben Altice and everybody behind them.
The number 99, you're looking at it right there. James Lowe is high. He cannot get down.
Are you sure about that?
He's stuck on the top side.
You don't want to be accusing anybody of anything out here on the track, Soup. Hey, Soup, you know who's watching us tonight? Do you know the name Yoni Hagner? Do you know the... No. Do you know the name Yoni Hagner?
I do indeed.
Yes, yes, and he. By the way, he offered up Winston Churchill as a bearded leader. So, good one. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Winston had a beard, but I appreciate the effort.
At one time, I believe he did, actually. Yeah.
I'll be working on my Scandinavian leaders next race. Right now, our leader is J.R. Shepard. Boy, when I say leader, somebody needs to charge his credit card for minibar incidentals. He has checked out.
Buckley, I'll tell you what, Buckley hasn't given up on Donnie Moore. Donnie might have gotten around, but Josh hasn't lost him at all. He continues to just fill up that mirror. And it looks like they've pretty much gone all single file around this track now after a couple cautions, Soup. I think they seem to figure out the best way around is just to kind of follow everybody here and, well, until things get a little more pressing.
Let's jump back and look at Jason Menda back to the number 45 and 17th spot. He made a good run through the field the first time. Having a little tougher time of it the second time through. He stuck back there in 17th. Behind Andy Tico. Tico looking to the bottom. No room there, trying to get underneath the boss. Lowell Jewell. Hey, I spoke too soon. Tico gets that pass made, and Jason Menda says thank you very much. He goes around. Lowell Jewell dropping back to 17th, and he falls as the gangway valet. Dan Butler gets underneath Lowell Jewell as well.
You know, good battle back here. Kurt Smith, Mike Holloway, they're wheel to wheel just up in front of them. Brian Dean is wheel to wheel with Sarah Spiller. So we got a little bit of action going on in the back of the field here, Sue.
Sarah took a peek underneath Dean, didn't get the grip off. She wasn't able to get that job done.
Ooh, gotta watch out, Holloway right on it.
Our director is on the action spot right there. Stuck up top, losing a lot of ground is Kurt Smith in the 6th. Now going down low. That's Tico up top. That's Jason Menda. Remember the charge he made earlier? He's doing it again.
He is, absolutely. Good way to recover.
One more spot for Menda.
You know, Harden seems to have lost the handle on it a bit, Soup.
Boy.
In fact, Altice under him going into 3. Chris Piscini with the popcorn position.
Oh my goodness. Ruben sandwiched himself right underneath there and got that pass made.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Speaking of sandwiches, Chris Piscini, the panini, coming through as well.
Had a panini yesterday, Sue. I thought of Chris, actually, when I made that decision.
Not happy with the way things are going are Jeffrey Harden, indeed. Started outside of row 2.
Yeah.
Going the wrong direction.
Boy, he sure is. That's a bit of a concern. Now, Jeff, a little bit better than that. I'm just wondering if just things not hooking up for him here tonight, obviously.
Look at that. Liston gets the pass made on Buckley. Buckley now sitting back in 5th position after starting in 4th. Oh!
Dude,
Buckley is really loose. He's going to lose a spot to the number 11. And
Yeah,
meanwhile, while that's going on, go, Sean.
well, Lowe just got around Donnie Moore. Here, I thought Donnie was on the charge to go get JR. It's James Lowe who's found the speed. Soup, he started in 9th, just inside the top 10, and he is rolling right now. With 50 laps left to go, keep an eye on James Lowe.
Last time we talked about Lowe, we were talking about him stuck on the top side. Well, apparently it's all worked out for him. He's worked his way up to 2nd. He can see J.R. Shepard. The interval between 1st and 2nd, 4.1 seconds. And in a Bootleg Racing League race, that might as well be from Las Vegas to, well, Atlantic City.
Kurt Smith with trouble down there on the bottom. His car is slowed down. I wonder if he had something happen. Hasn't brought out a caution.
Look at it, Kurt. He came out of pit lane, actually, and just the car didn't
Yeah.
accelerate out of there.
Boy, you know what? We talked about Harden. We kind of chronicled the problems he was having a moment ago. It's about to get serious because Jeff Dooley and that other group behind him are about to catch up. We've got Dooley, Buckley, and Dean Pearson all right behind him and on the way.
Indeed. You know, when sometimes the leader has a 4.2 lead, there is no reason to put the camera on him. I think I found a reason right now. J.R. Shepard is coming up on some traffic, and not just one piece of traffic. It's 3 pieces of traffic. Butler, Belkey, and Holloway.
So,
Just
who
to
did I
make
say?
it worse. Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, who did I say joined the Patriots today?
Well, you said it was Josh Gordon.
Yeah, no, he's already a Patriot. No,
Right,
I'm
that's
wrong.
what I was...
I meant Antonio Brown, who was
That's
a Raider
who I
last
thought you would
night,
have been. Okay.
and is a Patriot today. Yeah, I had my players mixed up there. I'm sorry.
All right.
players that have left other teams and gone to the Patriots like immediately. So, you know, what can I say? Donnie's going to love this, talking about his team all night.
Shepard able to get around Holloway and Belkey.
Yeah, we've had enough of a run now. That traffic's coming into play here. He's catching up to Butler, Sarah Spiller back there. Just in front of them, Andy Tico got really wide. He's really trying to diamond the track off right now. Kurt Smith is too.
Sarah Maria Spiller on the inside of Kurt Smith. Now, Kurt Smith is several laps down, so he's really trying to get out of the way.
But still finds JR in a really bad spot right now where he's got to split the uprights here and get through the pack. Holloway's going to kind of take that. Oh, and it cautions out again. Jeffrey Harden, and I think the struggle is over.
Yeah, it was just a while coming. Now, did he get help from Jeff Dooley?
I believe he might. So.
That might have been a little bit of assist from poor boy Dooley.
You know, it did seem like Jeff's car, you're going to see this here, it seems like it started to step out, and then the only reason Dooley got there was because he lost momentum. So, again, I don't know if that was, yeah, boy, it's really marginal. So you see that.
Now, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. We always look for the benefit of the doubt. Sure,
why not?
Life is hard enough without sim race commentators throwing shade.
Creating drama, controversy, all that. Yeah, you can get enough of that on any of the major networks. So we won't delve into that.
All right, well, I got more material here. Get this one out of the way because I think we're going to be going green from here on. Now, you know, you and I have this.
The crowd.
Okay, we have our music background here, so it's hard to do a race without tying it into some type of music-related issue here. When it comes to beard and music, I can't help but think ZZ Top. Okay, you with me on this one, Bracken? All right.
I was accused of looking like a certain member of ZZ Top just yesterday.
Well, and now since we are doing sim race broadcasting, let's tie it into automobiles. For the guys out there in YouTube, I'll take either the make and year of the car, of ZZ Top's car, or its name.
Oh, that'll be Googled immediately. I think I remember the car. I can't remember the name of it, but I think I remember. I remember the specific car, though. I think.
Well, we'll
let that marinate.
That said, we'll give you the answer on the next yellow flag run here.
I took a crack at one, and I thought I did pretty well with that. And Yoni Hagner gave us a good suggestion there with Winston Churchill, even though not an American president, but a world leader indeed. So, and you know, Ulysses Grant and Rutherford Hayes, man, you got it. Lights go off when we go green. Grant is on a bill, dude. I mean, he's got the beard on the bill, so it's kind of like
Lincoln too, yeah, okay.
He's on a pretty good bill too. I mean, if you're carrying Grants, you're doing okay. I mean, you know.
For those watching around the globe, Grant would be on the. What is Grant on? Is he on the 100, right? Yeah, he's on the big one. You know.
He's on the 50. He's on the 50. Yeah, he's on the 50.
He's on the 50. All right.
Yeah, the 100 is.
Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. Yeah, Big Ben.
All right. Talking about Big Ben, he's tough. Talking about J.R. Shepard, he's really tough. He gets the jump, but right behind him now, Donnie Moore. On the outside, that is James Lowe. Lowe hates to be high. See if he can get down.
Yeah, they were almost wheel to wheel there on the back stretch. Now Liston's looking for an opening. Down, we got cars around in the back.
Oh, no.
Jeff Dooley in the spin. I think Sarah Spiller got caught up in that too. She sure did.
If there's a spin out there, Sarah will find it.
Well, Dean got caught 3 wide up there, and he actually got in contact with Dooley, and then Sarah was kind of the innocent bystander here. So you're going to see
Bruce Pearson, I believe we're on right here.
Right, we're on board Bruce.
Bruce is first to the scene.
You see Dean get caught up in that 3 wide there. I think we had a bit of what we like to call net coast. Yeah, there was plenty of space between the two. Wow, what a shame.
Well, not between Pearson and Dooley. Pearson got a pretty good shot there, but the initial spin was that good.
Sometimes our director is just like right on top of it, in our ear, and I certainly didn't see the net code. You know, Soup, Yoni Hogner is just really on fire tonight, and it's like early morning for Yoni because well, he's over there across the big pond.
What's he got for us?
He nailed it. It's 34 Ford Orange Coupe.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the bottom. Oh, jeez, I almost gave it away. We don't have the other part of the question answered yet.
I think we'll get that away now.
Right,
I think we're good to go on that one. I believe it is the Eliminator is the name of the car.
It was the name of the album. It was the name of the album and the name of the car. Yes.
Check it out.
For those of you checking at home, AA bottom is not it.
All right, crackers, we've got 29 to go. I think we're close enough. Why don't
you're gonna give me this one? Really?
I'm gonna give you the honors because I think we're going green from here on out. So let's
you're
let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is good.
All right. Well, listen. We still got Medina out there in the car.
The lights are still on.
Yeah, she's still got the wheel and light bar is still on. I think it's going out, and it's out. J.R. Shepherd, Donnie Moore, going to get this thing kicked off again here with 27 laps to go when we come to the line, Soup. It's time to drop the disco ball from the ceiling. I want everybody out on the floor. It's an all skate. It's an all skate. Let's get ready to boogie here at the Bullring, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. J.R. Shepherd has the field in turn 3, heading to 4. Coming out of turn 4 now. They roll very slowly. There's the commit line, and there goes J.R. Shepherd. We're mean green and underway back here at Las Vegas.
My goodness, Shepherd is...
Oh, Donnie's around. He gets clipped.
He got straightens it out, but he gets it again.
And now the car...
by every car in the field.
Ping pong ball. Ping pong ball. Contact with low... Oh, no.
For a minute, I thought it was going to straighten himself out, and then they just kept hitting him.
Wow.
Then the 15, that was Bassini who got a piece of him. I think Buckley got a piece of him.
And Donnie was having such a great run tonight. I'm rather crushed for him right now, to be honest. We may not follow the same team, but we're both fans of each other. So there's Donnie around. He's going to get hit again by Chris. Contact with Buckley. It's just everybody. It's like, who didn't hit his car?
Oh.
Man. In fact, Bassini got to come down and get some... The pace car didn't hit him. Yes, very, very good, Joe. Yeah, Bassini decides to bring it in. He must have some significant damage on his ride, and Bassini was coming up through the field too, man, after having to start back there with that penalty.
Now, maybe it's just me looking at it, but Shepherd seems to bring them to the line incredibly slow here. It's working fine for him, but just
did you notice
really
that? I sure did on that last. You gave me the call. You gave me the call
yeah,
there.
It never came, yeah.
And I thought exactly as I was like, man, he's crawling to the commit line.
James Lowe to the outside of him. Gonna have ourselves about 20 to go, and now it really is time to boogie. We'll get our 20 laps in. I had too much faith in the boys that they could go the distance. We're going to get these final 20, and let's see who's in the transfer position. Hey, it's Mike Holloway back there in the number 5. Sitting in 12th. Andy Tico up several spots in 8th.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, Soup. We're here in Las Vegas, and we talked about it earlier. The weather, it's a really, really mild night in the desert. It's the temperature's not gone up at all. In fact, it's gone down a little bit now.
Casino owners don't like that. They like it unpleasant. They like it uncomfortable. They want you in the casino. All right, J.R. Shepherd having a nice Saturday night stroll, and now he gets on the gas. Hey, Lowe has a pretty good start. He's right behind him, close enough maybe to give him a little help. Going into 3. You're not going to be this close again, James, if you want to do it. This might be the chance for you to do it. He gets up there, but he gets off the gas. He was listening to the commentator.
He had to. He was going to stuff him if he didn't.
Let's stay on this. He's a little closer out of 2 than he was last time. Now about a car length back. He's learned a little bit. Oh, look how good Shepard is out of 4. Now he begins to pull away. And here comes Todd Liston answering the bell back in 3rd, trying to get underneath low.
Still battling back here. Things are starting to sort out a little bit, but Altice really giving Menda a run here. And caught in that is the 12 with Jeff Dooley. Yep. He's trying to find a spot in there. And Ruben gets caught on the outside and shuffled back again.
Nothing going on up front. This is where the action is, and this is the place that might bring out the yellow. And this is the place that might bring out the yellow that would give James Lowe another shot at J.R. Shepard. Going down underneath is the 12 of Jeff Dooley. Trying to get underneath Jason Menda. He gets it done. Move Dooley up a spot now, up into 6th. The action is still hot mid-pack. Up front, J.R. Shepard has about a 5-car length lead on Lowe. Liston cannot do anything with them. A battle for 4th right now. Brian Dean gets underneath Josh Buckley. Give him that spot. Let me correct myself. Yeah, that was for 4th. And let's bring 5th position in there now as Jeff Dooley goes underneath Josh Buckley.
Oh, it's all come down to this now. 13 to go at the line.
Nothing's going to happen up front. Those guys are, they've settled into their pace right now. I don't think anybody has anything for anything.
How about the run at a
list? Unless we
tonight,
get a yellow. Indeed.
Oh, all the way back
all
here.
Way.
Yep. In the wall, and that does bring out the caution, unfortunately.
There it is. We have enough time, we'll have a nice little sprint.
Boy, that was Mike. That was all on Mike. Now there was trouble in front of him, but you see here, he's just going to get it down a little bit low. The car went around by itself, but the Butler was out of shape right in front of him at the same time, and he saved it.
At the time of the spin, Holloway was in 11th. Remember, the transfer spot is 12th. Holloway going to go well back in the line now, so that's not only going to cost them the positions he loses tonight, but several positions when we go to the season now. Unless Mike can make his way up. Only 15 cars on the lead lap. That transfer
all right,
spot
Sue,
is not that far away. Go ahead.
I have material, and
okay.
I have news to break. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that the Whelen Modified Tour is at Riverhead Raceway this evening on Long Island in Riverhead, New York. And, well, the track owner there put a bounty out on the Whelen Modified Tour this week and said if any one of his locals could win the race in a local car, that, of course, adheres to Whelen Modified Tour rules, that he would pay them $1,000 out of his own pocket. Well, funny story. A Whelen Modified Tour won the race. Kid named Justin Bonsignor. Well, happens to be also the same guy that they scanned this new SK Modified after they scanned his Whelen Modified. And, well, now we have the new SK and the new official Tour Modified. The other funny thing and coincidental about this is Justin Bonsignor is actually a Riverhead guy. But he races on the Whelen Modified Tour now and isn't eligible for that. Justin's a Riverhead guy. Cut his chops at Riverhead, moved on to the tour, also an iRacer. That was the connection between him and iRacing and them scanning that car. So there you go. Your winner of the Whelen Modified Tour race tonight at Riverhead Raceway in New York, Justin Bonsignor. And congratulations to him and Ken Massa, the crew chief of the number 51 tonight.
But he didn't get the $1,000 though, right?
Nope. He's not eligible. Nope. Wasn't a Riverhead car, and it's a Riverhead driver, but it wasn't a Riverhead car. It was a tour car, so officially a tour car, so he does not get the money.
Technicalities. The pace car is in. All right, watch how slow Shepard is here.
Yeah, crawling again.
James Lowe, just go, Lowe. Just go, baby. Go now. Oh, there he goes. Shepard with the jump.
That's still a good you know what? Still a good start by Lowe, though. We got ahead of Liston and left Liston back there to fight with Dean. He's got a shot at this suit. 6 laps to go.
There was no assault this time from Lowe as Shepard opens up a 2-car length lead. Lowe is stalking him back there, trying to gain a little bit of ground. Liston drops into third. Dooley and Dean round out your top 5. A little battle from Ruben Altiz underneath Dean. I think the 11 car will probably get that position when it's all said and done. 5 to go, though, up front. Lowe has nothing for Shepard. J.R. Shepard looking to pick up his 5th win this season and pretty much ice the championship. Unless he is possessed by Martians, I don't think there's anything that will keep J.R. Shepard from winning this 2019 Summer Season Championship. He comes out of corner number 4. You'll see the flag man showing him 3 laps to go. We have a caution, and I think we're past the point of no return.
Brian Dean popped the motor, too. Wow. Hard hit for Brian.
Brian Dean blows an engine.
Soup, I think I'm going to end National Beard Day with maybe more information than people with beards anyway want. A new study finds that men with beards carry more germs than dogs. So there you go. Wash your beard, folks. Wash your beard. It's all about maintenance.
As J.R. Shepard comes out of 2, gets the white flag lap. Beards were in fashion around the turn of the century, and I'm talking about the 1900s, but then it was they thought it was carried tuberculosis, so men were encouraged to be clean-shaven to stop the transfer of disease, and that's why beards fell out of favor. Not falling out of favor right now, though, is J.R. Shepard as he comes out of corner number 2.
One last time.
Only thing between him and his 5th victory is 2 corners and the pace car.
And Medina Mendez, yeah. By the way, Yoni's giving us another bearded world leader, Fidel Castro.
There you go. Coming across the line, picking up his 5th win, it is J.R. Shepard. James Lowe gets 2nd. Todd Liston will finish in 3rd. Dooley and Men to round out your top 5. All right.
Great race. I'm going to be honest. It was a great race. We saw a lot of battling tonight, a little bit of attrition, but not near as much as I thought we'd see after that late model race. But, boy, what a run for J.R. Shepard, man. Good run.
The racing is over. There should be some fireworks here in Vegas, I would think. We're going to take a short break while they light the lights. We'll be back to run down the entire finishing order, talk to some of the drivers before we put a lock on the gate. You're watching GSRC. From Las Vegas, this is the Global SimRacing Channel's Round 10 coverage of the Bootleg Racing League's Outlaw Modified Series, the 2019 Summer Season Championship, and of course sponsored by the good folks at the Cruise Shop. The results are in. Let's give them to you right now. picking up his 5th win, and it was indeed wire to wire for J.R. Shepherd as he pretty much ices the championship. James Lowe goes up 7th positions to finish in 2nd with Todd Liston in 3rd. Jeff Dooley will get 4th, and up 12 spots, Jason Menda. Nice run from him. The back half of your top 10 is Josh Buckley, Ruben Altice, 10 spots up for Andy Tico, Dan Butler, and how about this? Sarah Maria Spiller in 10th. Look for her to be the inside of row 2 for the season finale. Sean?
And remember, she got in trouble. She got in an accident back there and recovered to finish 10th. She went all the way to the back of the field and drove up to that spot. So good on Sarah. Look forward to seeing her start up near the front next week. Jeff Harden, tough night, man. 11th place finish for the California driver. The only California driver here for that matter. Donnie Moore, what could have been for Donnie tonight. Sure hope his team does better this season. Bruce Pearson going to finish 13th. Austin Belke with a 14th place run. Mike Holloway, Soup. I thought he had a little bit more in him tonight. He'll finish 15th. Brian Dean, tough night for him. We saw him racing up near the front. 16th place finish. Kurt Smith, 17th for the number 6. Soup, I just almost don't feel comfortable saying this. Chris Piscini finished 18th. What? Was that him driving the car? Lowell Jewell, the boss tonight, is going to finish 19th. And, well, let's just say he had to get out of the car early. So, Soup, time to talk to a few drivers. I think you got J.R. Shepherd down there, don't you?
I do. 5th time this season I've got to talk to JR because I always go first and we always get the winner first, and it is indeed J.R. Shepherd. But this time, JR, been a long time since I've said this, wire to wire.
Yeah, it was a pretty clean race tonight. Not a whole lot going on. After the bad run at Concord the last time out, ended up on the pole, which is different. But it was it was a fun race. I like this track, and these cars have really come around, so it allows you to drive them pretty good around here.
I'm a musician, and one of the phrases we have is how slow can you go when you want to try to get the groove? Slow it down as much as you can before you lose the groove. Boy, it was kind of how slow can you go when you were restarting. You were bringing them up to the line really slow.
Yeah, I mean, pace car speed was around 35, and I was anywhere between a little bit and then backing off or brake checking anybody, but I will bring it down slow from time to time.
Well, I'm not going to give you congratulations on the championship yet, although I think you probably clinched it. We'll save that for next round. We'll close the season out with that one. But congratulations on the win and what we think is probably the championship.
I appreciate it, guys, and want to give a shout out to James and Todd. They ran a great race tonight, coming home in the podium positions there, and of course, thanks to the cruise shop for everything they've done this season.
Indeed, thank you, J.R. Shepherd, your winner here tonight as he picks up his 5th of the season. Crackers, who you got?
Hey, I got James Lowe. That last restart, I really thought he had a shot there to knock down JR tonight here at the Bullring. James, what happened there in that last restart?
Well, all my stuff was used up by the time I got up there, so I didn't have nothing for him. I was just trying to hold on a second there.
Well, I'll tell you what, a really, really great race. I know this is one of the newer ovals on iRacing still, but what do you think about this three?
Breaking points and wanting to pick up the gas, especially now that they've got the new setups and these new modified, so
right,
it's fun.
Yeah, well, we have discovered, and we've all learned now throughout the season, since they brought in the new SK, you can break this thing loose, and this is a very easy track to do that at. We saw that happen several times tonight.
Yeah, you used to be able to use the apron with the old modified and, just run wherever you wanted, really. But now if you get on the apron, you better be careful because it's like ice down there. But
yeah.
All in all, really good track, really good. The only thing that affected my runs was starting on the outside. It was a no man's land out there, which is kind of a shame. But once I got on the bottom, it was good to go.
Well, we got one round left next week, and I sure hope we're going to see you back next season. We're looking forward to an exciting season. This is the type of momentum that carries drivers over into the next season with thoughts of maybe a championship. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll be back around next season as long as they'll have me.
You back, and congratulations on a great run tonight and a second place finish, man.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the broadcast, and thanks to Lowell for putting all this on and the cruise shop.
All right, Soup. That was the Indiana driver had a monster run in his machine.
I do indeed. He started in 7th, but it wasn't all that easy. Todd, you fell back early. You were going the wrong direction to start this race.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to get a rhythm, but once I got it set in, I started picking them off one by one.
You did indeed. This little by little, every yellow flag always goes up. Now he's in 6th. Now he's in 5th. A lot of it had to do with being lucky on the inside or outside lane on those yellow flags.
Yeah, that was a lot to do with it. The gearing here definitely didn't suit the outside lane. You were topping out about 2/3 of the way down the straight.
Do you have anything for the guys at the end?
JR ran a great race. He completely blew us all away. Chris, I think.
You're talking about who finished in 18th. He had some issues. Congratulations on the podium finish today, and we'll see you in the season finale coming up next week.
Thanks, Sue.
Todd Liston, your 3rd place finisher today. Crackers, it was a good one.
Boy, it sure was, Soup. I like this Bullring. I'm a fan. I've been on it several times myself. I gotta be honest with you. I know we got the final round next week, and that's important. But looking like JR's wrapped the championship, I find myself looking a little bit more forward to that following week. And Trucks it, Marty. That's gonna be fun, man. I hope everybody watching puts this down on your calendar and they join us for the Champions Shootout here in a couple weeks on GSRC. But of course, next week we do have that final round, and it'll be fun. Maybe we'll see a couple come out of the woodwork that have faded here deep into the season. We get maybe one of those 26, 27 car fields next Saturday night. But this one has been a blast, and I can't wait.
To give you a good show no matter the circumstances. Thanks to the Bootleg Racing League for organizing the Outlaw Modified Series and contracting with GSRC to broadcast it. For more series information, it's really simple. How about this? Facebook.com Bootleg Racing League, or simply bootlegracingleague.com. Man, that's really logical the way they did that. Thanks to the series sponsors, and that is the Cruise Shop. You can call them at 260-755-6125. But the best thing, just go to thecruiseshopfw.com. On screen now are some of the equipment and software we use to stream cyberspace into your place. Thanks to June Lalonde, who provides our wonderful music. See the screen to get a hold of more of her great work. You talked about it. We're going to return in a week for the season finale. That's going to be from South Boston. GSRC will be there to bring you all the action. On screen now are some of the upcoming broadcasts, so check those out and mark them down on your calendar. If you want more information about us, about Twitter, Global Sim Racing Channel, Facebook at Global Sim Racing Channel, Twitter at GSR Channel. Come on, get this right, Soup. You've done this 8 million times. And Instagram at GSRC_Graham. And of course, you can always go to GlobalSimRacingChannel.com. If you haven't done so yet, become a YouTube subscriber by hitting that big red button. Finally, on behalf of the entire crew, I can get this right, Sean, Joe, and babyface Dougie Beard, I'd like to thank all of you for watching as J.R. Shepherd picks up his 5th win here in Vegas. With that said, we're off to have fun, storm of the castle. So until next time, race clean, race hard, and we'll see you on the track.